talk about decluttering some myths around work-life balance. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Krystal TV, where today we are talking about decluttering some myths around work-life balance. So let's dive in. Number one, believing that it's possible. First off, it's not possible. It's not even real. Work-life balance is based on a very patriarchal ideal from a century ago, where there was two people at home, one to go to work for 8 hours and one to take care of all the cooking and the cleaning and the housekeeping and the children and all of the ideals from literally a century ago. They're not applicable to this modern world. They're not even real. Number two, you can have it all. No, you can't. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it as truth. You can't have it all. There are always going to be trade-offs. If you signed up for a webinar at 1 o'clock on Tuesday and agreed to do a podcast interview also at 1 o'clock on Tuesday, you literally can't do them both. You cannot be in two places at the same time. Could you do them both? You could do one as a replay and one at the time, but you cannot do them at the same time. The same is true for everything. You can't go to your kid's orchestra concert and your other kid's basketball game at the same time. You have to pick one and you're gonna miss the other. Those are choices you have to make. That is a reality of this work-life balance myth, that you can have it all. No, you can't. You have to make choices about what you want most, what your priorities are, and then you have to choose those things and be okay with saying no to everything else. You can't have it all. You don't even want it all. Get intentional about what you want, and then you can have all of that. And the third myth is even just separating your personal life and your work life or your business life. This thought process that we've been taught that you have these two different lives is also not real. You don't have a work life and a home life. You have one life, and you have to fit all of the things into it. If your kid's sick, you can't work. That's a trade-off. But you also can't just tell your kid to wait and be sick next week because right now work is more important. You don't have a work life and a personal life to balance. You have one life to integrate everything into, and it all comes back to your priorities. There is no balance. There is alignment. There is alignment with what is truly for you and what you truly want. But the myth that there is such a thing as work-life balance is the biggest myth of them all. What other myths do you believe about work-life balance? Share them with me in the comments. I want to know. What truths have you figured out about work-life balance? Share them with me. And while you're down there in the comment section, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Stick around for a while. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.